All right, so
Love you guys.
all right. So we're gonna fight Grounder, and
I
well,
knew you were gonna do this. I knew you were gonna do it.
well, of course. Why wouldn't
I
I?
have with clips.
It's a pumpkin.
It's a pumpkin.
Oh, good fuck. Yeah, Dragon has passed.
But I never. How did I never notice that before?
I never actually talked about my experiences with the show, but Adventures was like my childhood growing up. I watched that show like a crap ton, to the point where I was sick one week, and there was this Sonic week going on Pop or whatever it was. So I just spent basically the whole week just being sick and just watching Sonic cartoons.
Nice.
That's great.
Oh yeah, I like them.
I mean, not the sick part, but.
I didn't even know the show was weird Christmas card. I saw a Christmas card that had a movie in it.
Just blast.
That movie, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why does she look like this? Why is this shaped like this? I'm just like, see, I didn't get that. I was too busy watching Dragon Ball Z and watching Sailor Moon and Pokemon and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, the cartoon is like very wild, and I don't think
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't the better, to be honest.
I kind of enjoyed it.
It's not okay. It's not a good show, but fuck, is it a fun show to watch?
Yeah.
Because I remember I randomly caught SatAM at one point, and I just couldn't get into it because of how different the tone was, and it just felt really weird to me. I was just like, I just want to go back to AOSDH. Thanks.
I was in
You prove you have no taste.
I was in a similar boat.
I got that on DVD. I only got it because I thought Sonic do a
I'm just
Sonic
kidding
game.
around, Fred.
Yeah, I was in a similar.
Sometimes.
So, yeah, I know that because it was Sonic, and I was a big humongous fan at the time, and still am, but I was just like, I wonder what this is, so I got it.
Yeah. Harry.
I just
I'm hearing that you've been trying to say something for the past 5 minutes, so please continue.
I'm sorry.
Oh wow, well, I have literally nothing to contribute because
I mean, have you ever played?
I have seen a whopping.
Very Genesis-y sounding with that yeehaw.
Yeah, I want to talk about the sounds for after.
Yeah.
After whatever. You want to say something, Strappy?
Yeah.
My experience with this cartoon is interesting because I've only seen a whopping one episode of it.
Honestly, one episode is all you're. One episode's all you ever really need to get an idea of what exactly the show is about.
Oh god. Oh god.
No,
the episode I saw was. The episode I saw was the episode I saw was that Tails was like trying to meet up with scientists. I think Dr. Robotnik was impersonating him.
I don't remember that. But like a weird thing about the
I think that like a flying bicycle was involved. I think.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
That's amazing. But for some reason, the audio is kind of screwed up in this collection, where the yeehaws and stuff is really like glitchy sounding.
Yeah.
I have no idea why.
I feel like
it's louder.
No, it's not the how loud it is. It has this weird filter effect.
Yeah.
Yeehaw kind of thing.
Yeah.
Part of your Genesis, I think.
I think it's no. I think it's just something to do with the emulation. Something's just
because I mean, like.
That the one player in Dr. Robotnik on stage 9, if you take out the pictures, it's just a face that's screaming out in agony.
Yeah.
We'll get there later.
Yeah.
But this is basically the way I play this game now. This collection.
Yeah. And I mean, like, one thing that I mentioned, that one of the unique features that the collection has, it has a rewind button, which I don't use here because otherwise that would be cheating.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, like there's a rewind and a fast forward button, and a rewind and fast forward option in this.
Okay, I'm kind of happy with myself that I didn't use something like that, but I kind of wish I knew that existed.
Monkey Spike.
Yeah.
Spike got stuck. He lost.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What?
Now we're into the actual difficulty.
Yeah.
Like this is
Yeah.
Electric is next, and this is probably one of the.
Yeah. Sir Fuzzy Yeah. The next three guys I had the hardest time with.
Yeah, I remember these last few guys giving me a lot of issues.
Yeah.
I love the wind effect and how it's affecting the sprite though.
Yeah.
It's
I
love how he speaks in Old English dialect.
Yeah, I also like how they basically spaced out the three robots we know the most as like kind of basically mid bosses before the next tier.
Yeah, they're supposed to be our real bosses because after each one the music changes too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
because I mean, like,
Scratch and Grounder gets to be mid bosses. So what you're saying is that Robotnik gave them a promotion.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Waiting for somebody to make that kind of joke.
Nice. But like, dang, I lost my train of thought.
Alright.
The music, or how
Yeah.
the bosses or something.
Yeah, because like I know that like the music changes for each tier, but this and the Robotnik fight are really the only new pieces because the second tier of characters, the second tier is literally just the first stage music but sped up.
Oh no, I remember what I was gonna say. The funny thing about this game is that this is the only version of Puyo 1 that doesn't have like a specific main character, unless you count
Carbuncle.
Yeah,
Harry, you're the main character. You're the one doing this.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I was gonna say though. Like, this is the only game. This is the only game that does that. Whereas Kirby's Avalanche, you obviously have Kirby and Puyo.
You have
Kirby. You have Arl.
Yeah, and then Puyo 1, you have Arl. In this game, you're literally like the robots are basically just talking to themselves.
Yeah, because like in this kind of environment, just like if like Arl was, that's kind of screen that they would be talking to Arl.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because the characters in all the other games,
dialogue.
Yeah, the characters in the other games, or the rivals, or whatever you want to call them, interact with the player character.
Yeah.
I like the wind effect.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. One thing that I wanted to bring up in this that I didn't get to bring up last part in terms of Carbuncle, like in terms of his backstory in this game, it's almost exactly the same in the original Puyo Puyo, because if I remember, Carbuncle was originally Satan's pet, but he didn't like him, so now he hangs out with Arl.
Oh, right. I think.
I remember when I asked Xavier to do Mean Bean after he demolished me in Puyo Puyo Tetris. This is the guy he spent like over an hour on.
Yeah, yeah, he was one of the Dragon Breath and Scratch were the hardest for me, honestly.
What does Dragon Breath do in particular?
It feels like whenever the garbage blocks land on your space, they deliberately block any combos you're trying to do, which is technically points. Even though it's technically the point, it feels like it is done deliberately every time.
Yeah, but that's.
Hey man, you have to stack the odds against them. You have to fight against them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's more evident with Scratch because he blatantly says out loud he's cheating.
Yeah, because he says, "I'll win by fair means or foul," so which obviously implies he's cheating.
Yeah. One thing that's kind of disappointing though is that Puyo 1 actually has a couple different backgrounds. So
yeah,
it's a little bit disappointing that Mean Bean just has this one background for the whole
Dragon Breath faces me during this commentary because I don't know shit about this game.
Because I mean, like, and it's even weird because.
Would you ever have anything going back into playing this kind of game again? But not specifically Mean Bean.
No, because I am not big-brained enough to play this game. Or any
Alright.
of these games.
Fair.
Oh, but there, there it is.
Because Xavier is big-brained enough to do it. I'm not.
Oh,
Yeah.
Really good at these games.
Yeah.
That's why we're having him do this.
Yeah, it makes sense. Because because I'm even doing.
Well,
Oh, here it is. Here's Scratch.
Yeah.
So I love the ha 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 thing you put on.
Yeah. Nah, yeah. I'm glad you noticed that. I had to put in a scene where he has his iconic laugh.
Also, pretty funny joke right there. Trying to cross the road and head home, pal.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's legitimately funny.
I did the chicken cross the road because it was too far to fly.
Yeah, and it was
Scratch is the best.
yeah.
I was cracked so much.
I was on,
I can't fly, bitch!
and like oh yeah, one.
Wait, I shouldn't be talking about that.
Oh,
Damn it.
I don't know. One thing that I should mention as of this recording, the original arcade version of Puyo Puyo 1 is set to release on the Switch as part of the Sega Ages collection. It's set to come out sometime this month, but there hasn't been no official word on what the release is.
Right, I'm so glad you mentioned that because I was gonna bring that up before we go into other things. But yeah, isn't it like Puyo 1 and 2 supposed to be coming?
Yeah, Puyo, both the games are. Yeah, it's gonna be translated, and I know they're gonna add the quick turn from Puyo Puyo 2 into Puyo 1, which is much needed, and both of them are gonna have online play.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
So what you're telling me is that Puyo Puyo, the original, is going to get released in North America before Panel Upon.
Yeah.
Or 3.
Yeah, pretty much.
That
is a
What a world we live in.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, right.
I
mean,
I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
Yeah. Also, I love this face.
yeah. Man.
Look at that tongue. Wow.
In the cock. Oh, damn it.
Well, I guess you could say I cocked it up real badly.
Say that, Maddie.
Oh my lord.
And now for the most fuck you fight ever. The most.
This is
So double.
insane.
Either you win or either he wins or you win. There's no in between.
Yeah, that is pretty much it.
Basically, yeah.
You're fighting the devil now.
The speed is ridiculously fast, which I guess makes sense because he's meant to be he's meant to be Satan, basically.
Yeah.
Because I've heard like canonically Satan has just this ability to make Puyos fall really fast.
And that is why I will never be good at these games, because this is way too fast for me to react.
If you think this is fast, look at Hardest. It's ridiculous.
Because honestly, the only thing the difficulty changes is the drop speed. Because I'm pretty because I'm.
This is basically.
And I guess how the AI reacts to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to lose, by the way?
Yeah. I show off the game over screen at least once.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, which I think is actually also like pretty much a scene from Saturday.
From Saturday. No, yeah, Adventure to Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That finger is very salad shaped, and look at that mustache. What the hell?
And look how he shakes this too. That is an angry face.
Yeah.
I love when the characters have are bipolar because they're like really happy one time and then just immediately angry.
Yeah.
Every character in this game is diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
Yeah.
And by the way, like when I was playing Puyo, like how like I'm surprised he hasn't managed to get big combos on you because when I was playing Puyo Puyo Tetris, I fought Maguro, I believe his name was, in I think it was chapter 6 in Act 6. He got 8 combo on me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Needless to say, my screen had 2 reds on the top.
Oof. Yeah, you were screwed.
Jason, the game was telling you to get bent.
I lost there by default.
Jason, the game was telling you to get bent.
Yeah. Yeah, I always just do AAA. I don't ever actually put my initials on. Also, hi, Sticker Puyo Puyo.
Yeah.
It plays there, and I think in exercise.
Yeah,
mode?
yeah, it plays in exercise mode.
Right.
And like, Sticker of Puyo Puyo is one of my favorite Puyo Puyo tracks.
It's really good.
You know what else I played? It's not an exercise mode. Is it just an endless mode?
Yeah,
I think so,
yeah,
yeah.
it's literally just an endless mode.
It's like one of those practicing things.
Yeah. Cause like, cause even when I do like endless Puyo and Puyo Puyo Tetris, I always make sure Sticker of Puyo Puyo plays.
I love Sticker Puyo.
Yeah, I don't even see like I don't mind the remix in Puyo Puyo Tetris, but it's honestly one of my least favorite versions.
Yeah. Cause like I believe the remix is ripped from 20th anniversary.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, but like I know that some of the remixes of Puyo Puyo songs are ripped from the anniversary titles.
Right. Yeah. I can hear it through All's theme especially.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because this is Sega we're talking about. I mean, not that they don't usually do. I mean, like, not that they don't always go all out with music, but if they
close.
Yeah, but
yeah, you barely got that.
Yeah, that would.
Barely got that.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Clutch.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Yeah. I'm saying like not that Sega doesn't go out with music whenever they can, but. If they feel like the song's good enough, then they can just reuse it. Cause like I don't really blame them for that.
Yeah. One thing that I'm disappointed though, I don't think Satan's theme or Dark Prince by our version is standard.
Yeah. Yeah. This is like theme of Puyo Puyo, but it's slightly different. But it's practically theme of Puyo Puyo. But like Harry mentioned, like Harry mentioned in the last part, there was another version of the song which is pretty much exactly like theme of Puyo Puyo, but it was not actually used.
Yeah, you can find it online.
Yeah, and
something that's disappointing about Puyo Puyo Tetris is that I don't think you can find Satan's theme there at all.
I don't think it
annoying.
is.
Yeah, because it's disappointing because I love the remix in 20th anniversary.
Oh, like I know that that Satan's theme in Puyo Puyo 2 was in there, but not the original.
Right. Oh yeah. So yeah, I like how they show you all the winning.
Yeah.
I like how they show you all the winning faces in this.
Yeah, I love Scratch is the best one. It's like, hey baby.
Please God, no, I do not want to be killed by a robot chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, but I love that show.
Yeah, that's a good show.
No, but do you know what it's like to be worn by a robot? It's the most uncomfortable feeling in the world.
Like, oh yeah,
I know, you play Mass.
Yeah. Like, oh yeah, and here's Sunset of Puyo Puyo.
Oh right. Oh yeah.
Worn by a robot in Mass Effect.
Kind of, maybe. Kind of.
The last thing I can really have to say is that when my brother got Puyo 2, he just said to me that it was a sequel to this game, and I assume he just didn't know any better. So I just I just imagine like what it went from like AOSTH to like this weird other. What happened?
I mean, like, he's technically not wrong. He's technically not wrong.
Technically not wrong, but like a different universe.
Yeah. Also, like,
I mean, this might as well be Puyo 1.
Yeah, I'm
I
not.
mean, it is. It's
Yeah.
just an OSTH
Yeah.
makeover.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if we're ever gonna do like a playthrough of Puyo Puyo 1 because we already did this game, so it would be redundant. But it would probably be nice to show it off for one part, especially since.
Like, be an asshole.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like
I mean, I think it's still worth it enough just to.
Just to look at it, just for one part, especially for Kirby's Avalanche. Especially Kirby's Avalanche as well, and we're doing, and I mean, like, and I'll say it now, we're even gonna do like one part of Tetris because we're just gonna have this lead into a Puyo Puyo Tetris playthrough in the future.
Yeah,
we get to see Dickhead Kirby and Kirby's Avalanche.
Yeah.
Would you do 2 or?
Puyo Puyo 2. Yeah, I would. Yeah, because because that's honestly when the series gets better.
Yeah.
Hey Xavier, what's our hard level?
No.
That's Xavier's way of saying bite me.
God damn it, Xavier!
That had to be done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
I had to end it on that.
I guess
Now I want to hear. No, you know what? Now I want to hear. What's it called? The Tetris theme done in Pingas.
You have to show the image on the screen when everyone else mentions it, because no one's gonna know what we're talking about.
Yeah, Xavier is gonna be able to. So.
Yeah.
Xavier, I love you and I hate you for that.
All right. Before we go, do we have any like final thoughts or anything?
So I guess to start off, if it wasn't for Meme Bean, I probably never would have gotten even remotely interested in Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Yeah, same here.
If I can thank this game for existing and for giving Americans a chance to play Puyo 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Basically, you hold the game close and you're like, thank you so much for existing.
Well, if I own the physical version, then yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But so far, the only thing I have to do is hug my physical copy of Sega Genesis Classics.
Hold on, I'm gonna get my Mega Collection case right now.
But I mean, like, anything
Found it.
I guess I guess in terms of what I gotta say, I'm like pretty much like Jason pretty much said what I kind of wanted to say, but if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have found out that that Puyo Puyo existed, and I wouldn't have found out Kirby's Avalanche existed, and because of that, I refuse to believe that Kirby is an asshole.
Yeah, the first thing I heard about
He's an
Kirby's...
asshole, but he's not an asshole and dead.
Yeah,
Kirby. The first thing I heard about... Huh?
It's like, listen to Sakurai's rule when it came to right back at you. Don't let Kirby talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Because
speak.
The first thing I heard about Kirby's Avalanche was that like just the way like Kirby played was just like really
don't
seemed
put my
out of
roots.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a dick in that game. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Hey, don't step on my roots.
I feel like some apple pie.
Fuck you, you dickhead.
But yeah, that'll
Kirby was an asshole.
Yeah, that'll definitely be a game to talk about when I eventually record Avalanche for the channel.
Yeah.
Wait, who gave you trouble in that game? Was it? I forgot.
I don't remember who gave me trouble in that.
I think it was like stage 7 or something.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I played Avalanche.
Yeah. As for me though, I don't have much else to add. But yeah, Mean Bean Machine again, first game I saw, and I really enjoyed playing it. Just growing up and now going back to it, and it's definitely aged a bit compared to the later games where you actually have like good gameplay abilities.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
definitely.
But I still enjoy playing it, and the faces are amusing.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the first one definitely hasn't aged well, especially when you compare it to the other games, because you can tell, because like you really miss the quick turn ability.
Yeah. It's like the first thing I noticed. Like I wasn't able to move Puyo's around as easily as I liked.
Yeah, and I'm definitely thankful that the Sega Ages version is adding the quick turn.
Yeah. So hopefully, I'm hoping they actually advertise that and they don't just stealth release, because Puyo stuff in general has had a problem getting localized, like pretty much forever.
Yeah, isn't like Puyo Puyo Tetris like the only thing that really got any kind of like odd?
I want I want to say it got a lot of exposure because I feel like Sega really wanted to push the
Right.
game, especially
I
when
think so, yeah.
especially when it
Let's
went
see if there's a
multi-platform.
That said, I'm gonna go see if there's a while we're talking. I'm going to go see if there is a Mean Bean Machine commercial.
Yeah, because I think before Puyo Puyo Tetris, not even just like talking about like marketing or anything, just the last thing I remember being localized is like Puyo Pop
Oh.
Fever or one of those, one of the GameCube ones.
Yeah, yeah, it's probably Fever.
Yeah, we can't end a playthrough without the dogs.
That said, nope, no commercial.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't really get to say this because I was off yelling at my own dogs to stop barking and getting lunch and everyone's ready. I don't know anything about Puyo. I also didn't have the shot. The Mean Bean machine. The Mean Machine is actually obviously using. I didn't have that because I'm Australian. We don't get fun shit. We get garbage.
What about
Rip Australia.
do you have any final thoughts, Herb? Or Chris?
I got to say shit during this commentary because I am not a puzzle person. Because my brain is too small to handle this shit. But I did want to say one thing earlier. I can't believe the first boss to our game was knockoff Splatoon.
I never made the connection.
Oh, that's brilliant.
I mean, ARMS was trying to be Splatoon, but it didn't work as well.
That's amazing. That's
I get
brilliant.
it. I was even
Yeah,
I was thinking of making an ARMS joke, but you beat me to it.